I was muted. Wonderful. After a whole month of being gone, I am back. And I was muted for 2 seconds. It's alright. Hello, hello. Let me know how the sound is. Is the music too loud? Let me know. How's everybody doing? It's been a long time. Long time. But anyways, today I wanted to do a just chatting stream. Sorry. Because I have a lot to talk about. So in the month that I was gone, where I've been actually is I've been to the motherland. I went to Vietnam and Japan, and I basically was a tourist. Basically haven't really been to Asia in a really long time since I was like a baby. So this time I get to experience it again for the first time and see a lot of sightseeing and new things. So what I wanted to do today is just go through a lot of my pictures, talk about it. Go through my pictures, talk about my pictures, and yeah, lots of stuff. I have a lot of pictures. So I have a slideshow of like 200 pictures, but most of them is just like food anyway. So I'm not gonna talk about like everything, but mostly just show you what I took. Alright, let me move the Jimaku a little taller. Maybe... Actually, it's whatever. If it gets cut off, it's whatever. Hello, Shibatan Vtuber. Hello, Ian Massacre. Alright. First up, my Labubu. Wow! This is my child here. This is my child. So, this is my second Labubu ever. I got this in Vietnam because it's cheaper. So in America, this thing costs like 22 bucks. But with the Vietnamese currency, it's cheap. It's only like 14 bucks. So I got this thing. Look at him, he's so fluffy. Yeah, really cheap. And then here is like a cafe. What's his name? I don't have a name. Hello, Enkidu. Hello. Long time no see. I'm talking about my trip. I went on a month-long trip to Vietnam and Japan. Yippee! And I was talking about how I got this Labubu for 14 bucks instead of 21 because it was Vietnamese currency. I don't have a name for him, but I should name him something. Maybe like Tootsie Roll, because he's brown. It's like a Tootsie Roll. And then this is a cafe I went to, and you have to pay an admission fee to this cafe because they make everything really pretty. So it's mostly like it's like a cafe you can get, it's almost like a photo shoot cafe. So you don't have to pay for the drinks when you go in, but you do have to pay for an admission fee to go in and take pictures and stuff. So this is one of the exteriors. Name him Foot? No. So it's like on the side of the mountain. So there's like the cafe, and then outside you can see the mountainside. So here's another picture, more flowers. It looks like a magical land. Yeah, it looks kind of like, it almost looks like unreal, but they made it this way so that, these are real flowers by the way, they're not just like fake. So they made it this way so that you can take pictures. Oh yeah, and then this is like the market. And I took this picture because I saw the Labubu with like the rice hat and the Vietnamese flag shirt, and I thought it was really funny. Someone has definitely tried to make that into an Animal Crossing island build. I know, it's so pretty. Maybe they got the Animal Crossing like inspiration or something. But yeah, this is like the market. They were selling a lot of fake t-shirts and whatnot, and I thought it was really funny how there was a Labubu. I wanted it, but I didn't buy it. It's just like a hotel or something, I don't know. But it has a really big LED illumination of like the flag. More food! This one was at, I think one of my mom's friend's place. Chicken, rice, a lot of food. Oh yeah. So this is my mom's friend's like alcohol collection or whatever. So this one is not a real snake. It's like a root. It's like a, I'm not sure what kind of root, like a tree root or like ginseng or something. But they carved it into a shape of a snake and then they put it into this container. But it's like wine. It's like liquor or something. And it's like they ferment the tree root and then they drink the wine. But this one's actually real animals. This is like geckos or something. I don't know, but I never asked if my mom's friend like ever drank these, but this is kind of freaky. This one looks really freaky, to be honest. And then this one's a little hard to see, but in the back there's like a snake. And then the one in the front is a antler. It's like an antler. I don't know, like a deer antler or something, but you can see in the back there's the wow, yeah, there's the snake coiled up. I didn't want to ask her to take it out from the back. I just kind of took the picture. It might be kind of freaky for me to see the head, to be honest, of the snake. But yeah, that's wine. You can actually drink it, but it's freaky. I don't know why people ferment animals. More food. Breakfast. Oh yeah, I barely eat breakfast when I'm here in America, but over there they have breakfast. Well, first of all, the hotel breakfast is like free, right? So you're like, you gotta get your money's worth. So I wake up at like 6 a.m. to go get my breakfast. But the breakfast food there is like basically lunch food. It's like meals. It's not like eggs and ham and sausage in the morning. It's like noodles. There's a cat I saw on the road in the heat. And then there's more food. More food. This one, I took a picture of this because of the snails. I know snails are like the cuisine. You know, people eat like escargot or whatever. I couldn't get into it. I bit into it and I didn't like it. But I took a picture of it. And you can like pull it out from the shell, and it's like a little curly and it's a little funky. Well, but I didn't like the taste of it or the texture of it really. This one is like a clam, and there's cheese on top. This one was pretty good. I like this one. This one was pretty good. This one is a picture of like, I like them. Definitely an acquired taste though. Yeah, I don't know if I really like. It's like, it's hard to describe it. I don't know. Yeah. And this one is this is part of like a park, not an amusement park, but it's like a park with like a lot of attractions. Not attractions as in like rides, but like they make it so that it's very fairy tale like and you take pictures. So this is the entrance, but to get to the actual park you have to take a cable car like across and up the mountains to get to the attraction place. And we went across a cable car like really high up the mountains. Looks more like an amusement park. Yeah, but there's no rides. There's no rides or anything. It's just like a bunch of statues and pictures like in pretty places with like nice scenery and gardens and stuff. This is a picture I took from the cable car. And you can look down and see the river. And another one, you can kind of see. Another waterfall that I took from the cable car. And this is the outside from when you enter. It's still under construction actually, so you can kind of see the construction on the outside, but it kind of starts to look like Hogwarts. It's kind of starting to look like, oh man, yeah, it looks like some sort of witch's house or something. It was very interesting. It's kind of like a strange theme to choose for an amusement park or like a theme park. And then, but they have like nice nice scenery. You got the nice sunflowers. It does look like oh yeah, I don't know, I just took these because I saw them and they were cute. They were like in these little gacha machines. You got Mega Charizard Pikachu, Greninja, regular Charizard, and Mewtwo Pikachu. A little funky looking. And these are the sleeping ones, which I thought were cute. We got the Owlet, Rowlet, Snorlax. Yeah. Oh, this one's cute too. So it's just like Hello Kitty, but like themed Hello Kitty. Give me the Pikachu. I know, right? So cute. What did I buy? I didn't buy any. The gacha ones, for those I didn't get any. But those were like those were just like on display. Now this one's like a little nice, funny little sunflower attraction. Not attraction, but you know what I mean. Another like castle thing. Looks crazy. Looks crazy, right? From afar. Looks like a fairy tale place. It's like insane. But like there's no attractions. People just go up, just like they pay the fee to go up the cable car. And then like they can take pictures around all day, I think. I don't remember how much the cable car was. Maybe 25? I don't know. 25 bucks? 50? More of these. More picture, pretty looking places. A lot of them. That's how it looks like from afar. So this theme park is built on top of a really high mountain, on top of the mountain that you have to take a cable car to. You can kind of see in the back there like how steep it is. Some more pretty pictures. The little dome. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, where they had like a bunch of statues and you kind of just walk up there. Sunflowers. It's like a witch's place almost. It's just like Hogwarts. Dome. The pine cone. This was pretty. This one was pretty. This one's also like a restaurant / cafe thing with just a lot of decorations, and these are real flowers too, like real flowers on the outside there. And there's a Pop Mart. I took a picture of the Pop Mart just because it's kind of funny how in the middle of this medieval castle there's just like a little figurine on top. I thought it was kind of funny to look at. If you don't know what Pop Mart is a store that sells toys, mostly those gacha type of toys that I like to buy. So I didn't go in. Yeah, it's a Pop Mart. Why is it so big? Because it's inside of the theme park. Yeah, I didn't go into this one because it seemed like you had to like wait outside in line to enter, and the line was kind of long. So I didn't really enter this Pop Mart to see what was in it. Plus, I'm sure they would probably have a jacked up price because it's in a theme park compared to like when I bought it at the mall. Cheese pool, like bread coin. It's like a 10 yen coin with like cheese pool, cheese in it, melted mozzarella maybe. Did they have Nightmare Before Christmas stuff? I didn't check. I didn't go inside. I don't really know. I didn't see any when I was in the Pop Mart at the mall though, so I don't really know. Here's more pictures from the cable car. This one's connecting us to the other island. Not island. The other side of the mountain where they have a really big golden bridge. And here's the bridge. You might have seen this before if you like look up like tourist places in Asia. But this is the Golden Bridge, and it's held up by these rock hands, and it's pretty big. That's all I have for the picture. It's held up by 2 hands, but I guess I only took one picture here with 1 hand. And then there's just like a lot of like flowery places. You can take nice pictures. And the squirrels are really cute. Can you imagine the maintenance you'd have to do to like maintain this place and all the flowers and all that? This one's pretty too. I'm blazing through the photos. Oh, well, there's nothing to talk about. I have a lot. I have 271 photos, so I mean, it's fine. I have 51. I'm only 51 way through. I mean, I guess it's only been 20 minutes since I started. If this ends up being like a one hour streams, then so be it. But I have a lot to talk about. But like this place is just like photos. There's nothing interesting happening here. Like this is just picturesque place. Damn queen. Yeah, she's a queen. But this is we went to these places most of the time when we were in Japan and in Vietnam. We were doing tours, so a lot of the time we were just kind of rushing to go to these attraction places, taking pictures and going back to our hotel. There was not a lot of time where we would explore the area on our own. So the whole month kind of felt really tiring to me, just because we would have to go somewhere and keep going other places, traveling around, going on the tour, go to our flight, and then go to another place and do another tour, and it was just like really tiring. I feel like the next time if I go back to Asia, I'd rather do it with friends, and like, I mean, I could go with friends and family too. I could go with family too, but I would rather go places I want to go and be a little more chill about it, relaxed about it, you know. Instead of going to like 3 places in one day, I would rather spend like one place for like one day. Family trips are tough like that. Yeah, I feel like, cause like, yeah, I could even spend like 3 days in one city if I wanted to, you know, just to really soak in what is there. Like, yeah, even for a place like this, I would like to spend all day at. But to be honest, at this theme park, we only spent like a few hours here. So, I mean, it was kind of, I guess in some ways it felt rushed too. It is pretty, yeah. Look, this is from the back, but they cut all the hedges like this, and they did all that. Really pretty. Those are real flowers too. It's crazy. Oh, this one's sick. This one's a pigeon. Not a pigeon. Peacock. Wrong bird with the letter P. This one's a peacock. And look how they made the feathers. They made the feathers into this garden hedge thing. And the head of the peacock is like a statue that they cut. We can go back and look at it again. Yeah, this one was really pretty. Yeah, this whole place was really pretty. And then we're heading in the same amusement park / theme park. They also had a Buddhist temple section, so we just kind of head there, and you can kind of see the Buddha's head there in the back with his big head. And then here's a closer look at him. He's huge. If you don't know what these flags are, this is like the Buddhist flag. It's not a country, it's not a specific country flag, it's like the Buddhist flag. And then more pretty statues. I have to take pictures of like these statues. It's just pretty. They're like made out of jade and stuff, and they're so intricate. Nice. Small. This is on the way back. So actually on the way back from the cable car, going back home from the amusement theme park was a lot prettier and a lot more steep when you look down on the cable car. And you can kind of see like the rock and the mountain being eroded here. Like that's not mud, like that's all rock. Hold on, let me go to the next slide. You can kind of see it here. This is all like rock, like with all the rainfall, and then just getting like sanded down by the rain, I guess. and it's pretty steep too. But you can't really tell with picture, but when we were in the cable car, we were looking down, it was like, wow, that's really, really deep down. Again, going down the cable car. And then at night, they have this this dragon bridge at night that kind of glows, and on the weekend and certain like Fridays, I think, the head of the dragon will actually spit fire and spit water. So me and my family, we went on this boat to get onto the lake, and we just sat there and like kind of listened to music on the boat and waited to see the dragon spit the fire from his mouth. So at night it's a lot prettier. During the day the bridge is golden, but it's not lit up, but at night here it is lit up. So then you can, oh yeah, fire! Fire! You can kind of see here the head of the dragon. It spits out fire, and it spits out fire a few times for like a couple seconds at a time. I don't know how they do this every like weekend. Like, wow, you gotta maintain this every weekend. There's a show every weekend to just have the dragon spit fire. I guess it's a touristy place, so I guess there's always tourists. Especially for a warmer climate area like Vietnam. It's not like you're bound by winter or anything, so there's always people coming. So yeah, it spits out fire. Yep. And it also spits out water. So this is fire. One more time. Oh yeah, this picture you can see it spit water. Water. Yeah. This one, yeah, it's like there's people that stand directly under the head of the dragon so that they can specifically get sprayed. So there's people that are waiting under the dragon with like raincoats, and they're waiting to get sprayed by the dragon. I'm not really sure why. Maybe just for fun. Yeah, here's another picture of it, a little more darker. You can see how far. That's shooting out the water pretty far. Dragon, use hydro pump. I know, right? I mean, the fire breath wasn't that large, I would say, in comparison to the water being spit. But wow. I only saw it from afar. I guess you could see it close, but you won't get to see the whole dragon head. You can only see, I don't know which would have been better. Would it have been better if I was like sitting up close to see it, or sitting afar like this and seeing it? I could see the whole dragon bridge though if I'm from afar though. And more picture, dragon bridge. Oh, here's the full picture of the whole dragon bridge. There's a tail too, but I couldn't get the tail all the way in the image. I can get like the head all the way back, but I couldn't get the tail. So the bridge is a little longer than whatever this picture shows here. The tail does not spit fire or water. No, the dragon does not pee or poop out fire. Only the head does that. So unfortunate. Here's the dragon during the day. This is what the dragon looks like during the day. It is golden during the day, but it does not have the LEDs lit up. It does not have fire or water spitting out of it. It is just a normal dragon. Oh, I took this picture because yeah, I thought it was funny. These are like souvenirs. I did buy a couple of these for like my family members and friends. They're like little plushies, so it's like a bed of a bed pet bed, and then there's either a dog or a cat. Like a little, it's not like a little plush that's like attached to it. The dragon peeing on you sounds like a next level attraction. You have to pay for that. You have to pay for that attraction. Some people are into that, you know. You can't kink shame, okay, guys? Okay. I got the one in the middle there, the little doggy with the white patch on his head. I did buy that one because it reminded me of my dog. My dog doesn't have the white patch, but like the way that the dog looks otherwise is really similar to my dog, so I bought it. And then I bought my best friend a black cat one because she has a black cat, and I got my sister like a gray cat one because she has like a Russian blue cat. So I did buy them. I took some pictures. So actually a lot of the times that we went, attractions that we went to were like temples. If you're Asian and you know the struggle of your family just wanting to go to temples and only temples you can take pictures of the temples, yeah, we went to temples. But to be fair, these temples are really well made and designed, and like they're pretty. So yeah. They're nice to look at, to say the least, right? Why so many temples? I don't know. They just love temples. We went to a lot of them. There are a limit on how many temples we see. I feel like, but the thing is though, no matter how many temples you go to, some of them just are different. They just look different. They are different. Like, you gotta experience them because it's not the same like the other temple you went to. This temple is different. The air is different. The air you breathe, it makes you closer to Buddha or something, right? And then, okay. Oh, yeah, this one I forgot to rotate, but yeah, it's the same picture as the other one. Here it is. The big statue that everybody's been waiting for. Look how small the people are in comparison. And you see those little like holes at the bottom at the base? You can go in there and like pray. So like, I don't know if you can imagine the scale of how big this statue is, but it's huge. And like, I don't know, imagine like how long it would take, or how many people it would take to build this thing, like with the craftsmanship of like the details of like the flower and all that. I mean, it was cool to look at, but once you look at it, you're like, all right, nice. And then you go and you continue on. It's like, all right, cool. It's a rock, you know. Maybe it's just me or something, but that's how I feel about it. Oh, this place is nice. So in this temple, they had a few other like attractions or like nice pretty places you could take pictures of. This one is like a hallway of pinwheels, or like a walkthrough of pinwheels, and actually it was really pretty. When there's a gust of wind, all of them like spin, and it's really pretty. And you can walk through it, and it's really pretty. This is how it looks like from like the edge. But I do have a video of me walking through it, and then you can see the pinwheels like moving and all that. Let me, here's another picture. So pretty, right? I would like this in like my backyard, not gonna lie. If I can somehow get the pinwheels to not break from weather damage, but... Oh, that's a dog. Alright, let me show you, let me see if I can find you the video of, the pinwheels moving. So I do have a video folder. There's like 7 videos, so let me just go through a few of them right now. Oh, this one's not it. I'll show that later. That's not it. That's not it. There we go. Here's the pinwheels. Look at them. Look at them move. It's really pretty. especially with the nice weather it was in the shade and the gust of wind. It was really nice just to see this place. I do have another video too. This one you can see it spin a little faster. I think this part was my favorite. I think even though I went to the temple, my favorite part was seeing pinwheels. I'm just a child. I just like to blow on the pinwheel. This was nice. Let's see. Oh, this one's just a video of a cat. I found a stray cat in the hotel. But let me go back to the slideshow. So on this temple, there's a lot of like dogs. I'm guessing the people that work on the temple they just take care of dogs too. They have a lot of dogs. So this one's, I like this little picture. Just because it's just like doggy. Hello! Hello SFC. これはいいね. Yeah. This is nice. Sorry, I cannot read the kanji. so yeah. This is a nice temple. There's a little doggy. And the doggy actually walked up to us. And we got to pet the dog. I didn't show the video of the dog. Here's another picture of a dog. Oh, it's the same dog, but in a different angle. And then, where is this? Sapporo? No, this is actually in Vietnam. I do have pictures of temples in temples in Japan, but those are later on. Right now, these are all pictures from Vietnam. This is a temple in Da Nang, I think. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. More pictures because I saw 3 dogs, so I took a picture because I like the dogs. There's 3, I don't know if you can count them, I can't point with my cursor, but there's 3 dogs in this picture. Alright. Let's see, what's next picture? Oh, another dog! Or just a dog from a different angle. Vietnam's kind of lit. Have I been to other Southeast Asian places too? No, I have not. I've not been to other Southeast Asian places. I think if I wanted to go somewhere, I would want to go to Thailand. I think Thailand would be fun. Thailand seems fun. Like the people seem like free-spirited and nice. Like laid back too. I want to go there. Oh yeah, here's a picture of the doggy! So the doggy actually walked up to us. The doggy, like, we were like, doggy, 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 meow, 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 doggy, doggy, and we were like clicking our fingers and like, doggy, doggy, and then it walked up to us. I do have a video of that, but look at the doggy. It kind of amazes me how the dogs live here when it's so hot. It's so hot in Vietnam, like unbearably hot. But the dogs just are like sitting out there sunbathing. And I'm like, wow, how are your paws not charred? I mean, they kind of look charred to me, but it's crazy that they're just used to it. They're just born into it. So let me see if I have the video of the dog walking up to us. Here it is. Here's a doggy. At this point, we were like, doggy, 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 come here, come here. Come here, doggy. Come here, doggy. And it was like smelling stuff. They are built different. They're so stocky and small too. Look, like my mom gets to pet him. We were like, doggy, doggy. And then at some point he rolls over. It's so cute. There was another dog in front of the temple, and like there was a foreigner white guy who like started barking at the bigger dog, and then the bigger dog started barking back, and we were like, bruh. That dog was just laying there. You can see it, like the dog in the background is just laying on the ground, like unbothered, like just sunbathing. And then some guy starts barking at him for no reason. I'd be pissed off too. I'd be like, yo, what the hell? This dog is chill though, but I think all the other dogs were chill too. But because they got barked at by some guy, they got annoyed. They're like, yo, I'm just like sunbathing, stop barking at me. And then they barked back at them. And then, yeah. Let's see what else is in here. And he rolled over, yeah. Other cool pictures. There's like a Buddha with many hands. I find myself getting barked at too. Who is barking at you, Ian? Look at this. It's like that. Have you ever seen a monster? What is it? No, not Monster Hunter. I was about to say Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, you know the old guy, and he has like his many hands form. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but like that reminds me of that. He has like many hands. It's like the old guy that has like the long ears, the long Buddha ears. He has like some superpower. He goes buff, and then he becomes the guy with many hands. I think it's a reference to like maybe this guy, this Buddha specifically or something. I don't know. The many-hand Buddha. On this temple, they also had like different other statues, and there was like this snake statue thing. It seemed like it was made out of paper actually, but in the background you can see like other animals. I think they had a lot of the zodiacs. The different zodiacs they had different statues of too. I like this picture. I just always end up taking pictures of the dogs, man. They're just so cute. Look, he looks like that lion in the lion statue. He looks like a little lion statue. He's just sitting there. There were so many dogs on this temple. I think I saw like 6 in total or something. A lot of like brown dogs, like this type of brown dog. I think I saw like 1 golden retriever or Labrador, and then I saw like a black Shiba looking thing. It had like a curly tail and it was like fluffy. We love dogs. I know. I just take pictures of the animals here. This is another attraction, like town place. So they kind of have a river in the middle and a bridge across, and then in the area it was mostly like night market stuff. So there was a lot of night markets, there was a lot of vendors, a lot of like people selling stuff, and you can like buy lanterns and like release them in the water, or you could also like pay to be on these like little boats. You can pay to be on these little boats, and I mean it's just pretty, you know. It's really bright even though it's nighttime because of all the lanterns and just all the people taking pictures. It was very lively, but it was really crowded too. I got overwhelmed just because it's so crowded. Yay! Milk tea. I took a picture of my milk tea. I think this one was like an oolong milk tea thing. This picture... Why did I... swap. Here we go. There's like a dessert, and then 2 smoothies that my mom got. And then there's like these sesame ball snacks. Sesame ball... bread biscuit thingies. Those are in the little bag there. I took the picture of mostly to brag about my dessert to my friends. Like, hey guys, I'm eating all this good dessert that doesn't exist in America. Check this out. Oh yeah, look at this food. So this food is like a lot of like tofu, fried tofu with like some like fish sausages and meat sausages, and you eat it with the sauce and the noodles and vegetables. And I like to take the pictures because they plate the food so prettily. They plate the food so appetizingly. This food is good. It was good. I like the fried tofu. It gives a little nice crunch. Here is another cafe. Vegetable. The veggie bowl. The thing about like Vietnam is like they make the cafes really, really pretty for some reason. So we went to this cafe probably like at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So it was like nighttime. Hello, Potato! Hello! I'm talking about my trip. I went to Vietnam and Japan, and I stayed there for a whole month. But this is a cafe. So I think I bought like coffee here. But people come to just like hang out with friends and stuff. Look at how ridiculous. Like, can you imagine this is a cafe? Look at that. Like, you could sit in like that little hut there and like drink your coffee, look around. And there's people just like drinking their coffee, taking pictures. So pretty. Look. There's like a little fountain and like it's spraying, and it was pretty crowded too. Like it was like 8 p.m. or like at night or something at this time, and people just like to hang out. I think that's like one thing I noticed is like no matter what time, like what day it is, if it's the weekend or like the weekday at nighttime, Vietnamese people will come out and just like hang out. They'll just go and like have a coffee at 8 p.m. They'll just go out and hang out. It does get a lot more crowded on the weekends, but it feels like most of the days, like people after work just go out. Because there's a lot of businesses and a lot of vendors like just in the streets. So like, I don't know like how to describe this, but like everywhere is like a business. Like people will like upstairs, they'll be their home, and then downstairs is like their business where they're making like food or like selling things. So everywhere just seems very lively and always like there's always people doing something. Whereas like in America, right? If you want to go shopping, you go to a shopping center. If you want to go like to like eat a restaurant, you go to like a plaza for like food. But here it's like every street you take, there's probably something you can get, whether it's shopping or like food. Oh yeah, here's more of the interior of the cafe. Look at all the pretty flowers. I think these flowers are fake though. These definitely, I don't think these are real. But it is pretty. This is the coffee I got. I was a little disappointed. It was too much milk. It ended up tasting like milk with a hint of coffee flavor, but it's fine. There was coffee jelly on top, but I could have used a little more of a stronger coffee flavor. That's all I must say. That sounds really cool. I'd like more diversely functioning places in America. But it looks pretty? It's true. It's true. The coffee does look pretty. Coffee does look pretty. You know, the camera eats first, right? So as long as the picture looks good, then I can say the taste is good too, and no one will never know. I'd like some more diversely functioning places in America. I feel like in America, sometimes it's hard to find places and things to do. Maybe because either they're so sparsely spread apart, or there's just like not a lot of it. But the thing about like this area though is like the city is very packed, so everywhere you go is something. But I'm sure if you go to more like the rural area, it's less so of that. But for sure, at least a lot of the people that I know, or like the family that I know, or my mom's friends and stuff, they have a business, so they either live upstairs and then downstairs is a business, or they like rent out like their land for business or things like that. Here's also the this is the front view of the cafe. Look at that. Yes, you can drink coffee in that little hut at the top there, actually. But I think we sat on the outside because we thought the hut might not have AC. So we sat on the outside. More pictures from another angle. Yeah, you wouldn't think this is like a cafe. You would think this would be like maybe a high-end restaurant. No. It is a cafe. I think they sell food, but they're like known for like their drinks. More pictures. Why do I have so many pictures of this cafe? I just like all of them. I like all the angles. They're just so pretty. They have a little like walkway with I think the tree leaves are fake too. I think it's just like fake trees with little LEDs stuck on them. Yep. My breakfast. This is a hotel breakfast. I ate. And their Vietnamese coffee. I always have their coffee. So good. So much. I mean, in America they sell Vietnamese coffee too, but if you ever had Vietnamese coffee, you could tell the difference of how different it is from like a Starbucks espresso or like a Starbucks or just like any like Hello Ren, any like normal like Americano or something. Like Vietnamese coffee is so rich. It's like it's thicker and like creamier because they put like condensed milk in it, and it's really strong. You have a really strong coffee flavor. And I know some people like have issues with caffeine, and they're like, whenever they have Vietnamese coffee, like they just can't sleep and they're just like shaking. Without meat, yeah, my I think there's meat. There's meat on here. I think there's like 2 of them. There's like 2 pieces of meat in here. It's like under the lettuce. I love Viet coffee. It does give me mild palpitations. Yeah, I know people who are not used to it. They like freak out and they're like, oh, it's so strong. But I think I grew up with it, and my dad drinks a whole bunch of it, and I just kind of, I don't get really any side effects, maybe. I could drink coffee at night and then I can sleep fine still. What's good, coffee or tea? I like both. I like coffee and tea. I feel like tea if I want something lighter. If I want tea, yeah. If I want like a lighter drink for my meal, or, you know, just to have throughout the day, then I'll have tea. If I want to have something comforting, to me, for some reason, coffee is comforting to me. Like in the morning I'll have it, not because I can't wake up, but because like I need something to calm me down from waking up. Because waking up every morning drives me crazy. Like, I can't believe I'm awake! I can't believe I'm alive today. I must comfort myself, and I'll have a cup of coffee. Usually at work. When I'm at home, then I'll make myself a matcha latte instead. This is inside one of the Pop Mart stores. Inside one of the malls in Vietnam. I'm so hungry, I haven't had breakfast yet. Oh man. It's time for you to get some eggs. Eggs and bacon. This is the Pop Mart store inside Vietnam. You can see the Labubu's. There's so many. We have so many gacha boxes. I think Yomi was talking about like the Nightmare Before Christmas gacha or something, or toys, but I didn't think I saw any. Labubu, yeah. here's the one I got. Yeah. This is a picture I took right after my unboxing. You can see the different colors. I got the toffee one, I think, which is the middle bottom row. Yeah. So fuzzy. Here's like another store, or like a toy store, also gacha store. And I've never seen these before. I'm pretty sure these are not like big brands, but these are like brands like from China. It was also famous in my country some time ago. Yeah, they're famous. Like in America, they're sold out. That's so strange. Like in Vietnam, like it's popular, but like it's not crazy enough where they're sold out. But in America, for some reason, people are like buying bots to buy the online store, or like scalping and like reselling them for like 300 times the price, and like they're like in line for like, some people are like, I think I saw in like LA and Los Angeles, California, at the Pop Mart, people were sitting outside at like 2 a.m. lining up, and like they had like sleeping bags and stuff, and then they ended up getting like shooed away by the police or whatever. Like, it's not that serious, guys. It's not that serious. But these are cute. These are cute. I did buy some more plushie stuff, or like gacha boxes, but these I didn't get these ones because I didn't really like the wings that they had. It makes them like feel a little bulky. What if some of them have ghosts inside? Like Chucky the doll. That's crazy. If I opened a Labubu box and then it like ended up killing me in the middle of the night, I'd be like, wow, maybe I deserve that. Or for my gacha gambling addiction with plushies. This one was cute. Oh, this one was cute. I should have. This one is cute. Now I'm like, damn, I should have bought this. But like, new age horror, haunted Labubu. I know some people don't like Labubu because of the creepy smile, and they're like, oh, they're so ugly. They've got like the ugly smile. But that's what makes them cute, right? You know how people say, oh yeah, it's so ugly, but that's what makes them cute. That's what people say about their boyfriends. They'll be like, oh yeah, my boyfriend's like funky looking, but I love him. Like, it's the same deal, right? They're just a little funky looking, but that's what makes them adorable, right? The same reason people like ugly pets too. Yeah. In my country, believing in mystical things like that brings bad luck and such. It's only for those who believe. Yeah, if you believe in it, it might come true, right? You only give the ghosts power when you believe in them. But yeah, Labubus are the same reason. They're ugly, and that's why they like them. But also the same reason why people buy like Sphinx cats and like bulldogs and like pugs and stuff, because they're like a little funky looking. It's so strange, but I guess it's a human phenomena or something. I have a vendetta against Labubu because one of my friend's roommates would buy them instead of paying rent. You're right. You know what you should do? You should steal the Labubu and then resell them. If you resell them in America, you can make a profit. Here's some other gacha toys. I took so many pictures because like these are brands you don't really see in America. I don't know what this Cocoya one is, but it's so cute. The left side one is not as cute. But I guess, well, they are cute, but they don't have as much detail as the one on the right side, I guess. I like the little witch one, and the one on the far right with like the cat ear and cat tail. They're cute. Oh yeah, I found the fake Chikawa, the Walmart Chikawa plushies. This ain't Chikawa. Why are Chikawa's eyes blue? Oh wait, Hachiwade. His name's Hachiwade. I forgot. Oh, this is the Walmart Hachiwade. I watch while doing my morning activities. I see. Oh yeah, this one? Okay, this one I actually did buy. So here is a picture of the 3 boxes you can get for this type of toy. And I chose the second box. At first, for the second box, I wanted to get the black sheep. It's like a black sheep with white fur. But this one's cute too. The one with the left side, the little lion dragon, like the orange dragon or lion. But I think they're supposed to be what is it called? Astrology? Like they're supposed to be like Capricorn, Virgo, things like that. But I didn't really care about the astrology stuff. I didn't care if I got my my sign or not. I just wanted the cute plushie. Oh, this is lunch, I think. Oh yeah, so in the mall, I think they had a Thai place. So we bought food there. This looks crazy, but these are noodles. And then there's durian sticky rice in the back there, which was good too. Here's another noodle. I think this one my mom had, but it's like fish and it's like spicy. Lots of food, lots of food. This is the one I got. So I don't know which animal, I don't know which sign this is. Whichever one is the fish. But this is the one I pulled and opened from the little gacha box, and it's a little cute. So fluffy. It is like a little mermaid. Little mermaid baby. It's so cute. This is I took this picture just because I thought it was cool. This is one of the walls on one of the hotels that we stayed at. You know, like those Zen garden, like, you know how sometimes they like brush the sand to like look this way, but this is a wall, so it's pretty cool. This is a view from the hotel. In the back is the pool. You can't really see it from here, but it was like really nice and had lots of greenery in the outdoors. This is what I had at the hotel. This is papaya salad at the bottom, and then at the top is like just pork, roasted pork. The roasted pork was roasted in like a bamboo, like, I don't know how do you say it, like a bamboo tray, bamboo container. So it kind of has a smell of like lightly roasted bamboo when it came out. So the meat tastes a little like, has a nicer fragrance. Oh yeah, saw this at the hotel too. Kind of freaky, but I saw 2 frogs. And I took a picture of the 2 frogs. Don't tell them. They didn't know I invaded their privacy, but I took the picture of the 2 frogs. We were on our way back to our hotel room and I saw it and I was like, frog! Check that out. Why are they getting freaky? I don't know. Maybe they're on a resort trip. They're on their honeymoon at this resort. So, you know, I guess I was just barging in on their honeymoon trip or something. I took a picture of the pool table. Me and my mom played pool here too. And it was like her first time ever playing. So I taught her. It was interesting. She won. Oh yeah, this is at the hotel too. For breakfast. I thought this was cute. How they had like a little donut stand thing. And how it was like a pegboard with like little donuts. Like they were pretty small donuts. Not like the big Krispy Kreme donuts, you know, in America. There's like pretty small bite-sized donuts. And then I think these are like little stars. These are little trays of butter, I think. Not for the donuts, but I think next to it is like different bread selection. So you can get your bread and then your star donut. I mean star butter. This is another place. I was on a cable car to another theme park thing. And going across the cable car this time, instead of seeing the mountains, you see the ocean. And there was a lot of like fishing boats. So these are all fishing boats. So I took this picture above from the cable car, just seeing all these fishing boats. And I thought it was really pretty. I like how the fishing boats are nice colors, like bright colors. They're like blue, teal, red. The fishing boats in America are born white. Or gray or something. Yeah, fishermen. They look like little toys from above in the cable car. This is also the theme park slash thing. Like we just walk through the theme park at night, and it has like really nice decorations. It was just pretty. I think this is a hotel. This is not my hotel, but like we walked across a pretty hotel. It was also pretty. More pictures. This is at night of the fishermen. The lights are pretty. Yeah. Okay, so at this theme park there was a show, like a water show or like an end of the day show that you pay for if you want to watch it up close. You can also watch it from afar, but then for free. But we stayed to watch it up close. So these are people like on jet skis. I think they're called jet skis, or what are they called? No, not jet skis. They're called like the jet pack, like the water pack. Like, you know, it's like a jet pack but water, right? So at this show, they would like do flips and like dance to music and like have fireworks. Yeah, the jet water pack stuff. So all these things here are like people like standing on their little water thingy. And look at this. I caught this mid picture. They're like doing a flip, or like they're flying around. It's pretty. It was very impressive. I think they're like world class like athletes or something. I don't know. Isn't it too dark at night? I think that's the point though. At night you can see the lights flashing. So it's not just like the show is just them. There's a lot of like lights flashing and fireworks. So it makes more sense to do it at night. Look, I caught them. They flipped. You can kind of see the ring of water in a circle there. It's because they flipped. Here's some fireworks. I took some more firework pictures. Yeah, this one looks a lot like a battleground because of the red flares, but they're fireworks. Yeah, so like the people on the jetpack would also hold fireworks, or they would hold flares and fly around too. And it was really cool. I would say this show was worth the money for sure, just because I don't think you would see this anywhere else. I mean, I don't know of any jetpack water shows in America with fireworks. This one was cool. So these are fireworks, but they're on kites. So the jet ski people, like on the like water motor vehicle, would like swim across, and they would have the kite in the air, and the kites have flares attached to them. Woo! Big firework. I took this picture because it was cute. The little bag plushie. more fireworks. This one was pretty. This is, I think, I don't remember if this was dinner or breakfast, but I ate this. I just have food pictures. Oh yay, more doggy pictures, yeah. So I just thought, I saw this picture and I thought it was cute. Outside of someone's business, they had a little puppy sitting on their table, just like watching people, just people watching. Just a little puppy sitting on the table. They had some other dogs too, so there was like the dog right by the motorbike, little dude, yeah. The guy's still sitting on the table, and then we have another dude by the motorbike. There's also another dog on that brown chair, but you can't see it because the chair is covering him. And there's like a dog under the car, like resting in the shade under the car too. Yeah, it's really hot. It's really hot here, or in Vietnam, so they're all just chilling under the shade. This was from our hotel. We had a little beach, and they let us order like food there, like a little shop to sell, eat food by the beach. I got onion rings and fries because I missed American food so much. I had to get the most American food I can, which is onion rings and fries. Wow, little shop. I thought it was only in my country. No. Yeah. So this is in Vietnam. So they have a lot of little shops like that. Yeah, this is in Vietnam currently. The American craves the burger. I actually did not eat any burgers there. I wanted like fried chicken, but I couldn't really find a fried chicken place that wasn't like Popeyes. It was like an actual Popeyes that was in Vietnam. But I wanted like, I don't know, KFC or something. I don't know. I just miss America. No, I just miss the food too. When I came back from America, the first thing I ate was Popeyes. But I didn't want to eat the Popeyes in Vietnam because they kind of like, they have like their own version of their chicken, you know, like they have their own localized version. So like it'll be like Popeyes chicken with fish sauce or something, and I just like wanted the original Popeyes, you know. What's better, bread or rice? I like rice. I like rice. I like the texture of rice. Look at this! This is a giant teddy bear! We went to another attraction place. We didn't go into this place, but this is a teddy bear museum. But we didn't go inside because I think you have to pay to go inside. So we just like walked outside the area because there's like a lot of pretty sights to see outside the area too. Like this is what we saw outside. It was like a little Italy almost. This is definitely all made in, I'm pretty sure, for the point of having tourists come visit. Like Vietnam does not look like this, okay? This is a tourist place. They made it look like this. It kind of reminds me of like Las Vegas almost, but they have a lot of vendors on the road on this little tiny little Italy thing. And you can get a little boat and get on that little river too, but we didn't. Me and my mom did not. Gambling time? No. This is not a casino though, not a casino. I think the casino is somewhere nearby here, but not the place that I took the picture. There was more pictures. This, I was like, what the hell? So we went to the night market, right? Like a night market for food and stuff. So like all we saw was food, but for some reason there was like a tip basket or whatever with a puppy in it, and I was like, bruh. I was like, what? Is this how you beg for money now? Like, you put your dog in there? Where's the water? Where's the food? Where's there just money with the poor baby? This feels so sad. I know. It does feel so sad. Yes, that's an animal. It's a dog. It's real. I'm gonna put Shiba in the basket next time. No. No one's gonna pay. No one's gonna give me tips. There's some pants. Yeah, I don't know what this fabric is in here, or whatever this is, or like a blanket or whatever, but the poor doggy, I was like, oh my god. How would you do this to the poor doggy? There was also this monkey. There was a monkey just like on this stack of chairs. Like he was just tied to the stack of chairs. Why? Why? It's so odd to me. It's like, is this your way to beg for money? Beg for money via monkey? Not wild? No, it doesn't seem like it was wild. It was just like sitting there hanging out. I don't know if people... I didn't see any people, but like... I don't know if this is their way of being like... You can pet the monkey if you pay. But I didn't pet the monkey, so I don't know. It's like a bringer of good luck. Is it? I don't know. But I felt kind of sad for it sitting there all day, you know. This one is actual pet, okay? This one's an actual pet. You don't have to worry about this guy, okay? This is my uncle's cat. He looks a little funky, but I think that's just because it's hot. It's hot out here and he shed a lot of his fur. He's like a little Scottish fold thingy, but I think they, I don't know if they adopted him or like took him in from a friend or something, but they have to leash him up during the day when they open their business, because otherwise there's a chance people could steal the cat and then sell him to like the market for like cat meat, you know. So during the day when they run their business, which is like a restaurant, they have to keep the cat leashed, but at night they let the cat out roam once they close their business. But most of the time this cat was like sleeping anyway. I have pictures of the cat sleeping. He looks a little funky too. Look, see, kitty. Kitty be sleepy. Kitty sleepy. I pet the cat. Give the head pat. The position the cat sleeps in is so funny. How did their neck not hurt? How are they just like that? This here starts the photos in Japan. So I don't know what this temple castle is in the back there. But there it is. Oh yeah, and here's I forgot his name. It was somebody. I don't know. I know it was somebody, some samurai with a horse. Me with terrible history and cannot remember names of important people in history. Especially if I don't live there. I'm not gonna remember. This was lunch for this day. We had nabe, salmon, rice, and like a little bit of wagyu meat. Yeah, we're tourists. We don't know anything. And we actually saw geisha perform. They did traditional dance. Yeah. Oh, it looks delicious. Wait till you see the nabe pot when I open up the nabe pot. But I did see geisha perform. I took pictures with them too. There we go. That's the nabe pot. It was very yummy, 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 yummy. I like Japanese food. I like how it's pretty mild. Most of the food's not too salty. And they always have vegetables portioned out for you. Vegetable and protein. I want it. Looks so good, right? Yeah, I like how they have everything portioned for you most of the time, and they have hit all the important parts: protein, veggies, fiber, whatever, right? And you can always add more salt or seasoning if you want. Here's Tokyo Tower from afar. We can only see it from afar. We didn't have enough time to go like visit the tower and go up. Here's one of the temples. Just a little picture of the temple from the outside. This one's in Tokyo, but I don't know which temple. I forget. Oh yeah, I think this one was in Nagoya, but we went to a mall slash gotcha. No, this is an arcade. This is an arcade. But I saw these figurines and I was like, wow, I gotta take a picture of this. It's Nikkei. You know that game? You know that game Nikkei where they like shoot guns, but every time they shoot the gun, like the anime girl's butt and boobs jiggle a little bit? Like that's the game. So yeah, I saw this box of like anime figurines and I was like, wow, I'm sure my friends would like to see this. And I took a picture. And there's physics. This is a shirt that I bought from Uniqlo in Japan. It is the Monster Hunter 20th anniversary t-shirt. And look at the art. It is so cute. Yeah, I bought this. And I don't think it was out in America yet when I bought this. I don't know if it's out at all in America. Because, you know, Monster Hunter's, like, it's big in America, but it's, like, not that big to be out in, like, stores, you know? I don't know. It's, like, comparable to, like, Sanrio characters. Monster Hunter is not, like, worth to, like, release in an American Uniqlo. I don't know. But I bought it here just in case they don't release it in America, so it is very cute. It is big for nerds, but not mainstream for the West. Yeah, I feel like in Japan everybody knows Monster Hunter though. So. Oh yeah, and then we went to a strawberry garden, strawberry farm, and strawberry farm. I'm allergic, so I didn't eat any. My mom did. But basically, you go into this farm, and they give you a little tray with a little cup, and it has a little bit of condensed milk in it. And once you go into the strawberry farm, you can eat as many as you want, and you can pick them out yourself in this strawberry farm and eat them. And you can dip them in the condensed milk if you want to. My mom told me that the strawberries were already really, really sweet though, so you don't even really need to dip them into the condensed milk. Here's more picture of the farm. More strawberry. My mom said compared to American strawberries, they're very sweet. Like they're not even, she says like American strawberries are like a little tart, you know, like a little sour sometimes, but the Japanese ones are very, very sweet. Yeah, and I saw this, and I bought one too. I bought a little Mount Fuji plushie hamster. No, I think it's a Shiba. It's a Shiba. I bought a Mount Fuji plushie. I did buy one. They're cute. They had other stuff too. They had the Shiba, the bigger Shiba. These are like actual big plushies and not keychains. And then more plushies of Shibas. Man, if I could buy every Shiba merch I could, I would. But I didn't. Here is lunch for this day. Cute, I know, right? So this was interesting. So this is also a set lunch type of thing. So you see all the cabinets, little cubbies on the grill fire stove thing? So each cabinet has like a different dish in there. So you eat one at a time, where you can stack them and unstack them and eat them in however order you want. And then in the little fire pot on the right is miso soup. Is it delicious? Yeah, let me show you the picture. So this cubby has rice in it. But some of the other cubbies had like veggies, like steamed veggies, steamed meat. But this one I took a picture, it had rice in it. Oh yeah, and here, oh yeah, it wasn't miso soup, but it was udon in the little fire pot thingy. So this had udon in it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Here's the other place we went. It had cherry blossoms. And we took a lot of pictures of cherry blossoms. It was pretty. We were afraid that cherry blossoms wouldn't be in season anymore because at this time it is April, like mid-April, late April, and usually like peak season is like early April for cherry blossoms. But we made it in time, and guess what? You can also see Mount Fuji from here. If you can see, that's Mount Fuji. For this day, it was a little bit cloudy. But the day after, we did get to see Mount Fuji pretty clearly, but we didn't go to the... Oh shit! Ah! We are back. Hello. That was the most random phone call. Oh, that was so random. I hope everyone is still here. Welcome back. So my best friend called me, and then they were like, "Hey, I'm at this like party, and like I saw this friend that we were friends with from high school, and they want to talk to you." And I was like, "Oh, wow." Wow, so random. I haven't talked to this person quite literally since high school, since I graduated, and that's so random. And then I sat there talking to her for like 8 minutes straight on the phone. You know, I can't just be like, "Stop talking to me. I'm streaming. I'm doing great business right now as a VTuber," you know? I really can't be telling people that, so... So I kind of just like talked through it until they were done talking to me. They seemed a little drunk, but that was interesting. It was very random. I did not expect a phone call. I'm sorry if my ringtone was loud. I don't know if anyone could tell what that ringtone even was. It was very loud because it was a bunch of guitar riffs. "Hold on. I'm at work as an internet micro-celebrity. Do not bother me, peasant." It sounded like a chainsaw. No. It was the ending song for Ouran High School Host Club. But it was like the guitar riff, so it was pretty loud. Anyways, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the pictures. I was talking about Mount Fuji. Guys, we still have 100 photos left. It sounded much like a chainsaw? No. We still have 100 photos left, but I'll try to go fast if I can. This is also another picture of like the flowers. You can barely see Mount Fuji in the back here. There it is. But Mount Fuji is there. It's just a little cloudy that day. Here's a mochi that I had. I was so stupid. I was okay, so whenever I order food that's like not part of like a set, so like desserts and like snacks and stuff, I would order it on my own, like at a vendor and stuff, and like I'm like pretty shy even when I'm ordering food. And they were like, "Okay, what do you want?" And I was like looking at the menu, and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't want to wait too long. I don't want to like spend too much time looking at the menu." So then I ordered the first one, which is plain, and I straight up got like grilled mochi with nothing. Like usually you get the grilled mochi with like the soy sauce. I thought plain meant soy with soy sauce. Well, then when I got it, I was like, "Wait a minute. Where's the soy sauce?" But I didn't want to go back and be like, "Oh yeah, I wanted the soy sauce one that costed 100 more yen." So I just ate the mochi with no soy sauce. I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, this is a little different. Where's the soy sauce?" Oh, I didn't order it. I'm stupid because I ordered the thing that's on the very top, which is plain. So yeah. Here's the mochi. It was chewy. It was nice. I think it would have been better with the soy sauce though. Here's like a fish cake. This one had like oyster fish and like scallions and like some other seafood in there. A little fish cake. This was dinner. Oh my god. Look at this. We got hot pot with the king crab. We got hot pot with the king crab. This one was pretty good. So much work to cut crab legs though. But it was yummy. Pretty yummy. Here is the picture of the hot pot with stuff in it. With the king crab, with the veggie, with the stuff. How does it taste? It was good. I mean, I feel like most crabs kind of taste the same. Looks gas. Yeah, it looks good as hell. Looks gas. And then when I finished eating, I also had gas in my stomach. So good. This was breakfast the next day. It was like ramen with like porridge and like 2 pieces of karage. I wasn't really hungry this day, so I didn't eat too much of the ramen, to be honest. What does gas even stand for? Nothing, it just means gas. Like, that's fire, dude. That's gas. That's what it means. Here is Mount Fuji this day. You can actually see it this time. It's very clear this time. You can see Mount Fuji, Fujisan, super clear. This was right out of our hotel too. Wow. And then more pictures. Oh yeah, I took a picture with my Labubu. I took a picture of my Labubu in front of the Mount Fuji's. Yummy. I like the people that like take pictures of their little plushies and nuis in front of like anything and everything, and their little like their little food, or like when they go on trips and stuff. Here's another picture of Mount Fuji. Here's like so we went to a matcha farm, and this was one of the buildings that we went to where we saw the ceremony, the tea ceremony, where they prepared the matcha. And they had koi fish in the pond, which is pretty. Koi fish. You could also buy food for like 100 yen to feed the koi fish, but I didn't do that. More pictures of the little place. So in that little building over there is where we had the tea ceremony. And when you are doing the tea ceremony, you drink your matcha with a sweet treat, so that the matcha isn't so bitter. And this is the sweet treat. And it was like red bean mochi. Inside is red bean. And the little detail on the mochi is like koi fish. There's 2 koi fish on there. So you take a bite, you take 1 bite of the koi, the sweet treat, and then you drink your matcha all in. Here's a picture of the matcha. Now this is like pure matcha with like just water, okay? Not like a matcha latte. So it was pretty bitter, but I feel like I drink more bitter coffee, so it was alright. Here is lunch for the next day. Look at this big ass table. And look at our set food. This is our sets. We get a bit of... Oh, this was still at the tea ceremony place, or like the tea farm. So we had like matcha soba noodles, and like we had matcha like mochi, and like we had green tea. The matcha soba noodles were interesting. I didn't really taste this matcha, but it was like green. Like the noodles were green. Here is the picture up close. I don't remember what was in the pot. Like gas in the sense that it creates fire. Yeah, it's straight up gas. I don't remember what was in the pot. I think it was meat. I think in the red Fuji pot is like meat. And then like you can see the green soba noodles, and then you can see the yeah, we got sashimi, we got tempura, miso soup, the salt too. I don't know if you can see it. The salt to the left of the tea is also matcha salt, which was interesting. I don't really know what you need matcha in your salt for, but we put it on top of our tempura. And then on the top right is mochi. So it's usually the mochi is in peanut powder, but this is matcha powder. And then we have the little sweet sauce for it too. Yummy! This was really good. I liked this for lunch. Here was the meat that was inside the Fuji little pot thingy. It was just like braised meat. Oh yeah, I found Hachiware Fuji-san. Hachiware Fuji-san. then next, here is more Hachiware Chikawa Fujisan merch. Pretty cute. At this point, I wasn't very a big fan of. I wasn't really into Chikawa stuff yet, so I didn't buy any stuff. And then we also rode the Shinkansen for a bit. Here's the train station. The Chikawa merch, yeah. And here is an actual like amusement park in Japan. This is in Nagoya. And it had like a little outlet, like shopping outlet. So we didn't really go to the rides, mostly just like hanging out at the outlet. But there was a roller coaster. It was cool looking. Okay, I'm here to talk about this. So I bought this, okay? I was like, sumimasen, hojicha latte onegaishimasu, right? So I went to buy myself a hojicha latte, and then I receive it and it's like white, and I'm like, interesting. And I taste it, and it just tastes like condensed milk with water. And I was confused because I saw the guy mix it. I saw the brown liquid that he mixed in. But where is it? Where is it in this drink? Did he just not put enough? And I was confused too. So I was like, did this guy just like scam me? Because I don't know, maybe like I was so foreign, like my voice just sounded like I was not part of the Japan culture. And that they just like scammed me and put no hojicha and just gave me condensed milk with water. I don't know. So I looked around at like other like latte places, and there was another latte place that had a menu outside. And I saw the menu, and their hojicha latte was like white too. And I was like, why is their hojicha latte so white? Like, where's the tea? Where's the brown tea? I was so confused. I was like, surely they make it different, right? Like, I was about to go and like buy another hojicha latte from another place just to make sure I didn't get scammed or something. But I didn't have any more like spare change on me at that point. But I was like confused. I was like, bro, ain't no way this blonde guy working at this hojicha latte place scammed me like a delinquent. Just like in the animes. Just like in the animes, whenever there's a blonde guy with short hair, they're a delinquent. But I didn't want to be like, judgmental. Maybe they just had a bad day and they just didn't give me my hojicha latte. Anyways, I was pretty sad about this because this was like $6. Like actually, like this was actually like $6 or something. But I was like sad. It does look like milk in that picture. Yeah, I was so confused. Here's dinner for this day. I think we had like roast, like it was like, I don't know what it was. It was like rice with like, it wasn't curry. It was like some other roast stew thing. I can't believe the Japanese delinquent would do this to me. I know, right? They dye their hair blonde and they think they can do anything to me. Bruh. There's some more sashimi. Miso soup and rice, but the main dish is here in the middle here, the stew and the rice, and it was pretty good. I took a picture of this because it was cute. This was in Don Quixote, which is like a department store, and this was cute. This was another temple that we went to. This one is in Kyoto. So at this point we're at Kyoto now, and we're taking pictures of the temples in Kyoto. Pretty cool. This place was pretty big, and it was actually pretty to look at. Like, there was a lot of big buildings. Very pretty, yeah. And I took pictures of some of the souvenirs they were selling. So I saw like these Shiba little dudes. Tiny little ceramic dudes, and thought they were cute. Saw these more tiny little dudes, ceramic dudes. Oh, so cute. So cute. Look at the little tiger. Aww. And there's like those are like, these are really small though. Like they're tiny, tiny. But I didn't think they were like, I didn't want to buy these. They had keychains too. I almost wanted to buy this, but then I thought about it, like, this would be kind of clunky on my phone, like a little big on my phone. It'd be like annoying. Not my phone, but like maybe my keys even. So I didn't buy this one. I did buy this though. I bought the cat one. There's the bunny one and the cat one. I like the cat one more. It was a little smaller too. So I bought this for my phone. And then here's another picture. These are like all embroidered, like straight up embroidered hats. Yeah, look at that. It's like koi fish, dragons, tigers. These are like 30 bucks for a hat. But I guess it's because it's like embroidered and stuff. Move this back. Okay. Some fans. I took some pictures of the fans they were selling. Yeah. More fans. They had a lot of fans, so they were pretty. Hey, Regretfully Mine. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm talking about my month-long trip in Asia. I went to Japan and Vietnam. Hey, Red. Welcome, welcome. You guys are 2 hours in, but I still have like 70 photos left, so you're good. Okay, this one was actually nice, okay? Compared to the fake-ass hojicha latte I got that didn't taste any hojicha, I got hojicha soft serve ice cream, and it was actually good. Like, this one actually tasted like hojicha, and it was good. This one was good. I wish my latte tasted like that, but that's fine. Hojicha. So it is roasted green tea. Hojicha. Hojicha. It was yummy. Here was dinner. No, this was lunch. This was lunch for that day. We had hot pot. Ooh, no, shabu shabu. I guess you would call it shabu shabu. Yeah, we had a lot of meat. We had beef. Yeah, a lot of beef, a lot of vegetables, a lot of pork too. Go in there and shabu shabu. Yeah, hojicha, yeah. This one was pretty fulfilling because it was a lot of food. We had so much leftover meat. I kind of felt bad, but they gave us a lot, so. Then at this point, they also had a kimono, or you like little stall you can wear kimono, and you know, a full kimono has like 7 layers and it takes like an hour to put on, but we just put on 1 layer just to go take pictures at the nearby temple. So that's what we did. I'm an extremely fussy eater, but that looks really good. Yeah, the hot pot shabu shabu was pretty good. And here was the nearby temple that I was talking about. And I got to wear yukata, or a kimono, but it was like a 1 layer one. And I got to wear the little clogs too on my feet. They were pretty hard to walk in, to be honest. But we just wore it on top of like our normal clothes. So like I didn't change out of my sweater underneath, so you can kind of see my white sweater under my sleeves. But overall, it was pretty. I like the colors I chose though. Here is Osaka Castle. So at this point we are in Osaka now, and we visited the castle. Still a life goal of mine to wear one of those. Yeah, I would like to try one day like the full experience, you know, like they do the hair, they wear the full 7-layer kimono, they do the pretty makeup, and you get to have a pretty little pouch bag, and you get the little fuzzy fur like scarf. You're like, oh wow. That's more like for winter though. I feel like for summer that is too hot. So here is Osaka Castle. I didn't go inside because you have to pay tickets to go inside. I just took pictures from the outside. I did have some takoyaki in the visitor center. This is pretty good. One thing I noticed about takoyaki here versus in America, in Japan versus in America, is the breading or like the not the breading, but like the flour that they use to make the takoyaki. I feel like in America, the takoyaki they use, the flour is more like bready type, so it has a little bit more of a firmer texture. Whereas in Japan, the takoyaki is like more gooey. It's like, I don't know if they're using like tapioca flour instead, or if they're putting in more eggs or more something. You think it's more eggs, but the texture of the takoyaki is like a little more gooier. At first I bit into it and I was like, oh my god, is this like undercooked? But I ate it anyway. Even though there was the possibility like, oh yeah, it's undercooked, I ate it anyway because it was good. The takoyaki that I've had was very gooey. Yeah. Maybe it is supposed to be gooey. Or maybe the ones that I've had in America, they're just like not good. It was just like, they just chose the wrong batter for it. Oh yeah, in the visitor center too, you could buy like these souvenirs, and I took pictures because I thought they were cute. They got the Chiikawa play card set. If you ever want to play and gamble with the Chiikawa play card set, you guys can play poker with Chiikawa. Now you know how to judge whether it's good takoyaki or not. True. They also got the Mofu Sand play card set. You can play your Jack Black with the oh wait, oh is it, oh I meant to say blackjack, but I said Jack Black. No, not the Minecraft guy. Not the Minecraft guy, Jack Black. Chicken jockey, the Nether. You know, I meant to say blackjack. If you want to play blackjack, you can play with the Mofu Sand. I personally think I could beat Chiikawa's ass in poker. So true. Chiikawa better get their gambling game up, dude. Here's the Uno, the Chiikawa Uno. If you ever want to destroy your friends in Uno with the super cute play card set, you can buy the Uno version. Gods is nowhere safe from the Minecraft movie brain rot. I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting for the to watch it on suspicious websites, but it's not out in HD yet on those suspicious websites, so I haven't watched the Minecraft movie yet. I wanted this. I actually wanted this, but I knew it'd be bulky to like put in my suitcase to bring back home. Huh? Hello, Cherry Android. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. But I wanted to get the Momonga thermos, and it was super cute. So cute. Look at him, just like chilling. He's so smug. My favorite part about Momonga is how smug he looks. There's another one. There's another thermos. There's a Momonga thermos here. This one was cute too. This one is probably more doable to bring back on the plane if I just kept it in like my backpack, like on the side pouch. But I didn't buy it. I feel like I have too many like thermos at home anyway. And I just took a picture of this one because I saw Detective Conan in a samurai, and I was like, wow, Detective Conan in a samurai outfit. That's cool. I took this picture. This picture is so random. I took this picture of this dog because he has shoes on. It's like a support dog, but he has shoes on. And the reason why I took this picture at that time was because he was not following his owner. like he just sat there. Cute, yeah. The owner was like way ahead. I don't know if you can see, but the owner was way ahead and like was trying to pull him on the leash, and he just did not move. He did not budge at all. And I like his little shoes. His teeny tiny little shoes. This was dinner. Yes, so this was dinner. For our appetizer, we had some prawns or shrimp, We had to grill them on the grill. You don't see the grill on the side, but there's a grill on the left side. We had some salad, and there's like some fish chips. So this is our appetizer. I know it looks like a lot, but it is actually our appetizer. And then later on we got served some grilled fish with some miso soup with some rice. And then they actually gave us some croquettes, or however you say it, like the fried potatoes in batter. And they gave us some french fries too. At this point we were pretty full, so we didn't really eat a lot of the fries, but we tried to eat the croquettes. And then for dessert they gave us a cream puff. It was like a cream puff ice cream. So in the inside it is vanilla ice cream. So it was a cream puff and it was pretty good. Now I'm hungry. Well, potato feast. I love cream puffs. Me too. You know, I never had a cream puff ice cream, so this was nice. Most of the pictures I took are all food, but the cream puff was yummy. This was the interior of the restaurant. I thought it was really pretty, which I took a picture of. I like the koi art style thing that they have on here, so I thought it was cool. I took a picture. It was really aesthetic. It was like a nice, cute little like restaurant. Yeah. So cozy, yeah. At this point, I returned to Vietnam, and this is breakfast or dinner or something. But well, we had pho, and yeah, nothing new, just pho. This was lunch, I think, or something else. But under here, there's noodles under here. You just don't see the noodles. Yeah, I really like the interior of that restaurant. It was pretty cozy and like very pretty. Oh yeah, this was from the cafe that I took a picture of earlier. I'm not sure why it showed up now, but this was inside of a cafe in Vietnam by the mountainside, and I really liked the aesthetic of it. It was like a cottagecore type of thing. It is pretty. Yummy noodle. Yeah, so modern. It's like cottagecore, right? Like when you think of like Animal Crossing, like don't you think of it like this? Like this is so cute. Yeah. Most of the like stuff in here is like not functional. Like I don't know what the stuff is. It's like TVs, like antique TVs and radio players, but like they don't work. It's just for the aesthetic there. But I really love all the wood too. Yeah. Here's another view of the a little further out from the entrance. But yeah, here's more pictures of the cafe with all the flowers. It was so pretty. It was a good day too. We were afraid it might rain, and it did rain, but it was later on in the day after we were done taking pictures here at the cafe. Yeah, so many flowers. Look at this angle, this pretty angle with all the flowers. Do you love the rain? I like the rain when I'm inside, but not when I'm like outside hanging out, doing stuff, you know. More pictures of the flowers. One of the things about like, so this place that you see here is more towards the north of Vietnam, and the weather in North Vietnam is a lot more tolerable. It's like a lot more chill, and it's not as humid as southern Vietnam, so I guess that's why it's easier to grow flowers here. It's because of the more like springtime type of climate rather than hot, scorching summertime. Yeah. And I like this picture just because there's a moped and you can see the mountain behind it, and it was cute. Just a cute little picture. I like this, it is aesthetic, right? Everything in this cafe is aesthetic. If you weren't here earlier, I did mention that this cafe, so you have to pay an entrance fee to enter, but you don't have to pay for the drinks when you go in. So you pay an entrance fee to enter the cafe. I guess because they use the entrance fee to like do the decorations and the maintenance for the garden and stuff. But they do a lot of yeah, they do have a lot of pretty places in this little cafe you can take pictures. But when I bought my coffee, they didn't charge me anything. So it was very interesting. I'd never been to a place like that before, but look at this pretty little houseplant like frame thing. I would like to have something like this in my house one day. If I have a house. Oh, so the next place we went to is another Buddhist temple. We've been to so many temples now at this point. They have a lot of flags. Oh, here is a side view of a golden bridge with some golden hands holding the bridge. And at the end of the... Here's the entrance to the temple. From the outside, you can kind of see that it's a little hard to see. But the details on the gate are crazy. Like, crazy. But I have another picture that has a little bit better idea of what's on there. But so here's another. Once you go past the gate, there's an actual temple in there. And when you enter the temple, I was wearing shorts. Like, I was not wearing like shorts. Like, my shorts went to my knees, but I did have to cover my legs before I entered. Unfortunately, you can't take pictures inside the temple, but it was really pretty, trust me. Really pretty. I mean, you can already see from the outside. This is crazy, right? But when you go in, it's even prettier. Yeah. So here's on top of the golden bridge. So earlier I took the side photo, but here's like when you cross it, at the end is a Buddha statue, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of just like a golden bridge, and there's Buddha at the end. Another picture. Here's more of the details of the temple. Look at that. Like, this is probably like all hand drawn and like carved and like it's crazy. It's so cool. Yeah, I know, right? I can't even imagine. Like, look at this detail. Look. Can you see? Like, in these tiny little cubbies are like little dragons or like little lions in there. It's pretty crazy. It's so aesthetic. I kind of understand why whenever we go anywhere, my Asian family just wants to go see temples. If they're this cool and this intricate, yeah, let's go see it. This is a I don't think this is okay. So this temple, it's not a Japanese temple though, but the other Japanese temples we already seen already. But this one is in Vietnam, but I think it's a Hindi temple. Based off of the text, or like an Indian like temple. So it was interesting. Here's another little picture of a little dragon. I don't know why his boobies are like out in the open with his nipples out, but that's that. It's interesting to see. You can see the little details. Let's see if I can zoom in a little more. Yeah. This is an interesting color choice for the lion. Another picture. So many fun colors. Yeah, this is a fun color. Here's another side view of the temple. You can see the little flowers that they planted in front. It's really aesthetic. Oh, okay, this is interesting. So I don't really know what that pole totem thing is on the right. It's huge, but So there's Buddha, and then on the right there's this like zodiac like totem thing that you can push around in a circle. I don't really know what it symbolizes or what it means, but I know that like on the totem there's like carvings and pictures of like the zodiac. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Red. Hope you sleep well. Hope you sleep well. Yeah, so here's another better picture of the Buddha. I do have a video of the rotating totem thing, but I will show that later in a bit once I get here. So here it is up close. I don't know what the text says. But at the bottom, I don't know if you can see, there's people pushing this thing, and at the bottom there's also different animals for each zodiac, and you just push it around in a circle. I don't know what it symbolizes or what that means, but you can push it in a circle. Let me show you the video of that. So here. Oops. Where is it? Here we go. What zodiac animal are you? I am tiger. I am a tiger. See, look, they're pushing it. They're pushing it in a circle. I don't really know what that means, but it's interesting. It was cool. Alright. So I guess I always get told like the tiger's like fierce and they're like they're strong-headed and they're stubborn. I guess I am. I guess I don't know. I sometimes and sometimes don't like believe in zodiac stuff, but sometimes, you know what? It's like when it benefits me, I'll believe in it. Also, I forgot to show this earlier, but when I was in I've never met a year of a tiger. I'm the year of the dog. My brother's a tiger and he's the laziest person I know. Aw, man. I hope I'm not like that. I'm lazy, but like when I want to be, when I deserve to be lazy, you know? After I worked hard, I can be lazy. But yeah, I'll believe the zodiac whenever it benefits me. I also forgot to show earlier, when I was in Osaka, we were like, it was like by Don Quixote. There, we saw an idol group in the wild, like performing, like in the wild. They were like performing. I only took a really short clip, like a 10-second clip, but they were like dancing and like singing at the same time, and like we were watching from above, like in the mall. So like I'm guessing they're like in the mall and we're just like above it, like looking in. But I'm surprised like the people at the bottom are like in such an orderly line cheering. I feel like in America everyone would be trying to like touch the idols or something, or try to get a hand, like a high five or something, and like crowd all the way up to the front, you know? It was interesting to see this. I was like, oh my god, idols in the wild, that's crazy. I don't really know what group this is. I can kind of see the ad in the back, but I didn't look them up. I didn't look them up. I was like, I gotta go to Don Quixote. So I took a 5-second clip and then I ran to Don Quixote. Their uniforms look a little bit like firefighters. Yeah, they look kind of funny. Alright, let me see if I got all the videos shown. Yeah, I showed all the videos already. But yeah, I did see idols in the wild. Who knows? Maybe one day, 10 years from now, or like 5 years from now, they're like a big idol group and I can say, yeah, I've seen them. Oh yeah, here's a better picture of the zodiacs. The bottom here. Here's the bunny, dragon. Can't really see what's on that side, but it was cool. I wish I asked. I kind of wish I asked what it meant. What it means when we spun them around, but oh well. More pictures. I just have a bunch of duplicate pictures. This was dinner or lunch. I don't really remember. This was lunch, so we just had like greens, some fish, some pork, and like soup. This was just like a normal ass lunch. Maybe that times continue for each year because Zodiac is used to tell time, right? It is true. Zodiac is used to tell like the year, time. So I'm guessing one full rotation is one whole year. Interesting. This is supposed to be bansea, which is like a Vietnamese pancake, but my family friend went to buy them like to go. So like we didn't sit down and eat at the restaurant, we bought them to go to eat at home, and they kind of got dilapidated and like they're not in the best shape. But they're supposed to be flat like a pancake. This is like a little bit like demolished and like been through a very rough traffic jam or something. So this was breakfast for the next day. I had pho, and also the ones on the left is called Bangkok, which is also like it's basically the smaller version of the previous picture. So they're like tiny bite-sized version of whatever this is. So this is a big plate, but they have a smaller version and this tiny little bite-sized version, and you dip it in fish sauce. Here's also lunch for another day. This is Bumba Way. This is homemade from one of our family members. It was yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh yeah, I went to like the mall and they had like these strange looking fake like Labubu like plushies. They're strange looking. The fake Labubu, the Walmart Labubu. Yeah, check this out. They have different colored ones too. So this one's brown, right? Check it. The pink one, cursed. The pink one looking cursed. Bumba Way, my beloved. Yeah, it was really yummy. This pink Labubu looks strange as hell. You know, like but it's crazy though, because you see the price here? The 89,910 900 Vietnamese dollars. That's basically like $4, like not even $5. So this plushie is not even $5. I'm telling you. That this whole thing is not even $5. But they have other colors too. They got the blue one. The blue one's also kind of cursed. I don't know. I think it's the lashes. The lashes make it pretty cursed. I mean, the blue one is cute, but I feel like if they took away the lashes, it would be a little better. I feel like it matches the Labubu theme a little better. You know. I do like the color though. I like the color a lot. They got a little brown one. Yeah, the brown one doesn't have any lashes. I don't know. This one's a light brown one compared to the dark brown one. Okay, the dark brown one looks a lot closer to like what an actual Labubu looks like. But these are like knockoffs. Hello, Foop. I'm here. I'm a friend of Cherry. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Where are you guys coming from? There's so many new people today. I used to be in Vietnam before I moved to USA. Oh, cool. So did you live in like, do you know the Saigon area? You know, this is my first time coming back in like 20 years. So a lot has changed. I was kind of like culture shocked coming back. You're Vietnamese and Korean? Cool. Yeah, so I went on a month-long trip. I went on a month-long trip and I stayed in Vietnam and Japan. And I was basically being a tourist. So, I mean, I'd had family and friends, but I was mostly being a tourist and like sightseeing, seeing temples and stuff, seeing you know, Mount Fuji and stuff, going to Tokyo. Right now, I think I'm showing pictures from when I went to the mall. I think this is when I went to Saigon Center, which is the mall in the big city in Vietnam. And I was like, wow, plushies. Unfortunately, I was born in the countryside and I moved before I could remember a lot at 4 years old. Oh, I see. But look at these. I saw these and I wanted them, but they were like almost $20. And I was like, oh, do I really need this where I would spend $20 for this plushie? And it was cute too, but it was like, it's a gacha box, right? Am I gonna get, if I had to choose one, I kind of like the cinema roll one because it has like a green outfit, but they are really, really cute. Yeah, 20, yeah, almost 20. And I like the Pochoko one too, but like, it's a little expensive. But you know what? I mean, it would be a lot more in the USA. You're right. Even though it's like 20, it would probably be like 25 in America or more. Also, I like your avatar. Thank you. I am a Shiba Inu inspired character. But yeah, I like Cinema Roll. I like Pochako though. I think Pochako suits. I like Pochako more. So instead of buying that, which was like $20, I bought this one, which I think I bought for $8 or so. This one is a another type of gacha box with a different type of plushie in it. But I'm guessing it's because, you know, it's not like a big brand like Labubu or like Sanrio, so that's why it was on sale and it was like pretty cheap. And look what I got. This one's like a pilot. This one's really cute. Yes, look. It's like a little pilot dude. And you can remove the scarf, you can remove the hat. You can move the goggles too, so you can put the goggles on him or take it off. You can take off the hat too if you want. This one is really cute. And you know what? I was manifesting it too, so I got the one that I wanted. See, look, this is him bald, no hat, no goggles. I like how smug he looks. He just looks very angry and smug, so silly. He's so cute. I don't know, something about the ugly little dudes. You know, Labubu is pretty ugly, you know. I know people talk about it, but I agree. They do look kind of ugly with their little their little sharp teeth, but they're so cute in that sense. Follow my Twitch? I mean, you can, but I don't post anything on there. I don't stream on Twitch, so you have a better chance of seeing me on the YouTubes. I do have a Twitter though, if you want to stay updated on what I do, on if I have any updates on what's next and all that. But I mostly stream on YouTube just because it's convenient, and I have no idea how to use Twitch. So look at this. This is the food that I ate. This is the food that I ate for dinner one day. There's a lot of stuff on here. So, like a lot of meat, appetizers, like spring rolls, a lot of sausage, and like egg roll stuff. Papaya salad. The plating of it makes it look really appetizing. This is actually a lot of food too, so yeah. Yeah, Twitch is confusing, and I miss my hometown, bro. I miss those. These are good, yeah. The food was actually a lot, despite looking like it's like just small bits of pieces and everything, but once you eat it, you're like, yeah, that's a lot of food. Yeah, Twitch is confusing for me, especially as a viewer. I like to use Twitch. I like to like watch people on like mobile, like on my phone whenever I'm on the go or at work or anything. So. But Twitch mobile is like not user friendly at all. It is very filling. You're hungry? I'm just showing all my food. Here's a picture I took with him with his goggles on. He's ready for flight. He's gonna go and crash a plane. The Silly Willy. That's him. It is so cute. I think this is my favorite one that I've got so far. And it's probably the cheapest gacha one that I got too. But too many. I'm getting too many gacha toys. I'm having an addiction. I don't need this many. Oh yeah, so like in Vietnam, they have a lot of knockoff stuff. So I saw these pajamas and I thought they were pretty funny. Labubu pajamas. I took a picture of it. Labubu pajamas. I bought one, but like not this pattern, and it was a different color, and it had a different picture of Labubu, but it was like a pink pajama one. This one's pretty silly too. This one is a matcha latte from one of the Vietnamese stores, and this one's interesting. You can't really see it, but this one has sweet tofu as like a topping at the bottom. So usually when you go to like a boba store, right, you can get boba or like jelly or something. But this one had sweet tofu, and surprisingly it worked well with the matcha. It was like not overpowering or anything, or it was not strange at all. Like because the tofu is like so soft, like it just goes up the straw anyway. So like you don't even need to like chew like boba, and it was pretty good. Wow. Oh yeah, this is a cat. I've never had matcha before. Matcha, I feel like to me is good, but I've had people tell me that like it's too grassy, you know? Like kitty, yeah. So I've had people tell me like silken tofu, yeah, it's like pretty soft, like really soft tofu. But I've had people tell me that matcha is too grassy for them, but I feel like they either had like bad matcha that's not good quality, or like it's like the powdered matcha that's like not from a reliable like source, or they like mixed their matcha wrong and like put too much matcha compared to their milk, and then it ends up being bitter and grassy. At least to me, if you get it from a good place and they make it well, matcha's good. It has like a little bit of a bitter taste to it, but it's not like grassy like some people say. I don't know. Maybe it's just my preference. I do like a lot of teas and like teas and coffees, so matcha's good, but it depends on how you mix the matcha. Yeah, it depends too. You grow your own matcha too? Sweet. So you like dry and like you roast your own matcha leaves? It's sweet. Yeah. It's an acquired taste? I don't know. I feel like you can like it. I feel like if you make it right, it's good. Like maybe you need maybe you just need another sweetener, or like maybe you just need like, you know, you need some like honey in there or something. It shouldn't taste bad. I don't know. I think it's just dependent on like how you mix it. Like it shouldn't taste bad, at least in my opinion. Anyways, this is a cat. So, fun fact, my mom, while she was in Vietnam, she decided to tattoo her eyebrows and get her lips tinted, and this is the cat that was living there. This is the cat that was living at the business. So it was a business that was owned by a lesbian couple. Yay for the LGBTs! So it was a lesbian couple that one of the wives did tattoos for brows, and the other wife did lip tint. And they had a little kid. They had a son, which is cool. And then they had a cat. And this is their cat, and the way they cut the cat was so funny. But I feel like in Vietnam it's hot, so it's okay that it's this short, but it kind of looks like a lion. Oh my god, I love business pets. They're so sweet. This one was really sweet too, very cute. Let's go lesbians! Woo! I love lesbians! The common queer W. That's new. LGBTQ isn't common in Vietnam. Yeah, it's not very common, but I feel like it's becoming more accepting. I feel like, you know, Vietnam and like Thailand and like some East Asian countries are a lot more progressive in terms of this stuff, and I feel like it's great. I feel like nobody really cares. Like I feel like nobody bats an eye if you are or not. Like, it's not your, like, the way I see it is like people treat it like it's not their business, so they don't really like care, you know? Or like, I mean, it's whatever, like, okay, but like, you're still like my friend, or like you're still a good person, so it doesn't really matter, that type of thing. Yeah. But I feel like they're not the type of people to do anything about it, whereas in like America, if like a group hates another group, they'll do something about it and like start a fight or something, which is kind of annoying. But I doubt anything like that happens in like Asia. Yeah, like they mind their own business, to be honest. I feel like in America it's strange. People always want to be in each other's business. They want to be like, oh my god, you're lesbian, and then like they throw their hands. Like, what does that even mean? Like, what's your problem? Most people expect their daughter or son to grow up, have a family, have kids, and take care of their parents though. It's in the older generations. Yeah, it's true. It is true, but I mean, like, they can do that while being queer, right? Like, I can, like, there's no problem taking care of the older generation while being queer, so I guess that most of the time it's they only mind about like children stuff, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Anyways, cat time. Here is a close-up picture of the cat. How majestic. Look at that tail. His folded skin, like his skin looks so funny. It's like all wrinkly and like folded up. He looks really funny. Look at his butt wrinkle. This poor little cat. Heterochromia? Yeah, look. Yeah, it does have the one eye yellow, one eye blue. Why is his tail naked? I don't know. The wrinkly baby. I don't know why his tail's naked. He has a little, he's not entirely naked, okay? He has a little bit of tuff. He has a little fluff in the end there. He's not entirely naked. He got the homophobic eyes, the heterophobic eyes. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. It was fun chatting. I'm almost done with my pictures too. I have like 4 left, and then that's it. You gotta take a nap? Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, guys. Don't forget to do something for your mother. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll make her breakfast. Good night. See you next time. This one is a staple dish from Vietnam. It's just like egg rolls on noodles and fish sauce. This one's good too. Oh yeah, I did buy other Pop Mart stuff. So in addition to my Labubu, I found this one. It was like a one-piece Labubu thing. And I wanted to get the chopper one. I should have taken a picture, but on the side, they had a chopper. They had one of the one-piece Labubus you could get was like chopper, and I wanted the chopper one. But I ended up getting Law, and I didn't want it because he was ugly, so I gave it to my brother. More coffee. This is sea salt coffee, which is interesting. Oh yeah, some of the Vietnamese coffee they have is pretty different. So one of them is egg coffee, so they kind of foam up the egg and like put like sugar in the egg and they foam it up, kind of like a meringue, and then they put it on top. But this one is sea salt coffee, so they have sea salt foam on top of the coffee. You remind me of Mother's Day? Yes. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Maybe, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll just, yeah, make some food for her. I did get this Labubu. This one is not a gacha one. This one's like a pre-outfit, pre-themed one. And it's like, this one is labeled the Queen. So I guess there's a Queen and King themed one. So it is already today. Yeah, it is today. You're right. It's already midnight. Oh my goodness. But it's okay. the next picture is my last picture, but this one's really soft. This one's really cute. This is the last picture. This is basically my last meal before leaving the country. This was dinner with just my mom, and we had, I don't know, so those like tiny little rice things with like, so on top, the orange stuff is like shredded shrimp or like dried shredded shrimp. And then there's like these meat sausages, there's meat in the middle. So this one, if you see on the top left, there's like rice paper rolls. So we kind of get a little bit of each, and then we wrap it in the rice paper roll, and then you just like eat the rice paper roll. So usually you're supposed to like dip the rice paper roll into some water so that you can, it like is no longer dry and you can actually roll it. But for some reason, this specific rice paper roll is so thin and like easy to like bite into, you don't really need to dip your rice paper roll into any water. So like just from your saliva and biting into it, it like softens up. So you don't really need to, you know, dip it in some water. It was interesting, but this was really good. So anyways, that's back to the beginning of my slideshow. That was 271 photos of my month-long trip to Vietnam and Japan. Woo! Anyways, it was a long trip. Honestly, it was fun, but really, really tiring just because we went on a lot of tours and a lot of visiting and running around places and not really like staying in one place and relaxing. So I think the next time that I do any type of trip like this, I would want to, you know, relax, spend more time at a specific place and like explore a little bit, walk around on our own time instead of doing a tour. And I don't know when that will be because flight tickets to Asia are so expensive. The only reason I'm like traveling now is because I'm currently unemployed while I'm looking for new work. So that's the only time that I'm getting to travel a little bit. So I'm like, you know, living. So I don't know, maybe until the next time I get a job, maybe I'll do some more traveling before I get a new job. So who knows, maybe inside the States instead. So I don't have to spend over like $1,600 just to buy a plane ticket. All right, so anyways, oh my gosh, it's been like 2.5 hours, really? For some reason I feel like I've been talking for 3 hours, but I've talked a lot today and my voice is like, oh, blah, blah. Not used to it because I haven't streamed in like a month. I want to visit Asia, but I'm not 100% sure immigration will let you back in. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. When I got back to the US, they were just like, so what'd you do? Like, are you sightseeing? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, did you buy anything over like $800 or something? I was like, no. And they just let me in. Good luck on the job hunt. Thank you. After such a fun trip, finally, must be nice to finally chill at home for a bit. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, when I got back, I was so jet lagged. I slept for like two days straight almost. Like, I mean, I would get up and like eat lunch and eat dinner and like eat snacks and whatnot, but then I just went back to bed and I slept the whole day. I feel like within like a whole day, I would only be awake for like 6 hours and I would just sleep the rest of the time. But at least now I'm back to like, I'm not jet lagged anymore. It's been like a week, so yeah. But I'm finally back home. I'm chilling, and what I'm gonna do, my plans next is, before I went on my trip, I was playing Nier, and I got halfway through the game. I definitely want to continue that, so we're gonna continue that, and maybe play some other solo games. I saw Berserker, the first Berserker Kazan, the Souls game, was like really cool looking, and I might do that too. And then also continue doing some music projects. I might do like karaoke streams more often, just for like song practice. But also behind the scenes, I am currently recording for Beyond the Way. So yeah. Nice, I love Nier, so I'm gonna check that out. Thanks, yeah. So I just, where I left off in Nier was like I I unlocked all the sealed verses. So I think the next thing is to find Grimoire Noir. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Anyways, thank you everybody for stopping by, checking up on me, what I've been doing for the past month, not streaming at all. And anyways, thank you everybody for stopping by. I will probably be streaming again very soon this week, probably a near stream. And then I also have some collabs lined up. So thank you everybody for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.